CTV Calgary, local breaking news.
Good afternoon. Alberta's teachers and the province's bargaining committee are back at the negotiating table today, and there are some sides, the two sides may be inching closer to an agreement. Meantime, the Alberta Teachers Association's top negotiator has stepped down, saying he was hoping to see things through to the end of this round of bargaining, but he doesn't see a path to doing so at this point. The resignation comes right after both sides met with the Alberta Labour Relations Board. The board says the only outstanding issues between the two sides are the timing of the implementation of the pay grid, an annual allowance for the longest-serving teachers, and COVID-19 vaccination coverage for teachers. The teachers are still in a position to go on strike October 6th. The Premier is preparing to invoke the notwithstanding clause to shield laws affecting transgender youth from charter challenges. The leaked memo obtained by Canadian Press was sent last week by the Justice Department. As directed by the Premier, it asks other departments to assemble information to invoke the clause. It will apply to laws about name changes and pronouns in schools, banning transgender girls from participating in amateur female sports, and limiting gender-affirming health care.
It's now being used to silence and control their own citizens, and that's a slippery slope. And I think Albertans and everybody across the country should be having conversations about the notwithstanding clause.
A spokesperson for Alberta's Justice Ministry says the government is prepared to use all legal and constitutional tools to protect children. The provincial government has chosen not to renew a regulation banning carding by police, saying the practice is still prohibited under other laws. Carding is when police officers can stop members of the public without reasons and ask for ID. Statistics show Indigenous and Black people are carded significantly more often than white people. Alberta's regulation enforcing the ban was due for renewal this summer. Alberta's public safety minister says the Police Act still bans the practice, adding officers must have a lawful reason to request personal information. A Calgary driver who pleaded guilty has been given a 6-month jail sentence for a hit and run. In October of 2022, a 14-year-old was hit by a car while crossing the street near Crescent Heights High School. The judge says Suk Noor Gill accelerated despite the teen being clearly visible. Following the crash, Gill took steps to hide the damage, including paying cash to have his windshield repaired. The 14-year-old had serious life-threatening injuries and continues to struggle today. Along with jail time, Gill is prohibited from driving for 3 years. Stabbing early this morning near a shisha lounge downtown. Just before 2:30 a.m., the victim was found in the 800 block of 8th Avenue Southwest. Police say the man in his 20s was taken to hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. The investigation continues. And police are looking for witnesses and dash cam footage from a distraction theft in Sunridge. It happened around noon on September 13th in the parking lot of Part Source. Police say a man was in his vehicle when another man knocked on his window and a woman got in the passenger side. She distracted him by putting a necklace on him, then stole the gold necklace around his neck. Police would like to hear from anyone with information about this crime. Calgary's International Film Festival is underway, and last night's opening gala included a Canadian music icon. Biff Naked hit the red carpet outside the Globe Theatre along with the Alberta documentary team who created a film about her life. It's one of 9 world premieres of the festival this year, more than it has had any other year. Biff Naked also performed at the after-party.
I'm pinching myself every minute, and working with these guys has just been such a privilege. It's just a privilege to be here and to be in the room with everyone and to have, all of our friends here and the crew.
Over 11 days, the festival offers more than 200 films from a variety of genres. SIFF runs until Sunday, September 28th. A stowaway cat has been reunited with his family on Vancouver Island after accidentally hitching a ride to Calgary. Risha Andrews first noticed Sherman was missing from their home in Courtenay last week and alerted her neighbors. A few minutes later, one of them got a frantic call from their daughter, who had just moved to Calgary and found a cat in the back of their U-Haul. Luckily, a relative was booked to fly back to the island the next day and return Sherman to his family. Thanks for joining us. We'll have more on the top stories coming up on CTV News at 5 and 6 or anytime online at ctvnews.ca/Calgary.